always love hip-hop. Keep it flowing like a river, so I drip drop. Verses and bars, we eating dinner with the stars. Excuse me while I float away, my brain is on Mars. Cause it's the Big Kids Podcast with Chris Williams. Sit back, relax, like your spliff, we in the building.
Yo, 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 this is Chris Williams, and welcome back to the Big Kids Podcast, guys. Now, I'm sorry for the audio last week. I really don't know what the fuck happened on that. I did a couple, excuse me, I did a couple audio checks. We were all good, and then I don't know, wires got crossed, something, I have no clue. But it was a dope episode, and I love having Shambo on because he's a very insightful guy, you know, very intelligent. You know, just a stand-up dude. So it's nice to have conversations with him and so on and so forth. So thank you, Shambo. And it was just also nice to have a guest on because it's been a while. But we'll work on that, you know. It's 2023. You know, whoever's listening to this has made it to at least today. You know, so you got to be thankful for that. And you know, it's just it's a crazy fucking world, and you do have to count your blessings. And I'm not even a religious guy by any means. I believe in karma. You know, I'm a big believer in karma, but at the same time, I'm also a believer in life isn't fair. So you could do 100 good things, but that does not mean that something bad won't happen to you. You know, at any point, something bad can happen to you. And I think that's why everybody needs to just I say this all the time. I say this all the time on the show. You need to understand that even when it does feel like the world is falling, like nothing is going right for you, that chances are there's somebody that you probably know that has it worse off than you. And I don't know, that might not work for you, but personally for me, that keeps me centered, that keeps me grounded, that keeps me enjoying life 99.9% of the time. Now, yesterday, for whatever reason, I was in my feelings about, I don't know, I was just in a funk. It wasn't even anything specific. But all I kept telling myself is, you know what, man, today might suck. But, again, I'm not a religious guy. God willing, I get to wake up tomorrow and I get to try it again. Hopefully I'll feel better. And chances are I woke up this morning, slept good, probably because it was raining. You know that good rain sleep. You know that shit was hitting different. I woke up like, yeah. It's still gray out. What time is it? You know? So it was one of those things. And I just woke up and I'm having a better day. And, you know, it's not like I'm rubbing it in anybody's face. You know, it's not like I'm coming on here to try to make anybody feel bad about anything. But, you know, there was a guy last night that we all saw. You know, if you weren't watching the game, you saw it on social media. There was a football player in the Bills-Chiefs game last night. His name was Damar Hamlin. And to be honest with you guys, I don't even think I've heard that name before. I might have seen it in passing while looking over, draft lists and best position and draft rankings and things like that. But I had no idea who the guy was. You know, but last night, while making a tackle, and it wasn't even a tackle that it was just high impact. Of course, it's always a high impact. It's football. It's the NFL. But it wasn't one of those hits where you're like, oh, that was a hit. That was a hit. You know, if anything, it was one of those kind of hits where he absorbed the hit and like kind of dragged him down with him. And during that, I guess it hit him at just the right time, and he went into cardiac arrest on the field. Very scary. You know, very, very scary thing that went down. But it was one of those things, I have to think that it's a freak accident, because things like that do not happen. They do not happen often, especially in football. You don't see that every year. And it reminded me of a kid that I went to high school with, Chris Mack, R.I.P. Chris Mack. And it was kind of the same thing. It was just he got hit in the chest at the right time. Or the not right time, whatever is the correct way of putting that. And he went into cardiac arrest. And guys, you got to think about that. That is like that's not even a 1 in a million thing. That's even, the odds of that are even higher. But things like that can happen to you. You know? Things like that could happen to you. He did not go into yesterday's game thinking, you know what, there's a real good chance that I might not make it. He did not do that. He did not do that. But though that is life. You know, that is how life unfolds sometimes. And how it needs to unfold going forward for Damar is, you know, hopefully he makes it through this. But the NFL needs to do right by him. Whether it's a PR stunt or whatever, they need to do right by that man. And do right by him, I think, is you give him a job. Because the chances of him playing football again are very slim. You know, probably not going to happen and probably shouldn't happen. But God willing, he pulls through this. He needs to never have to worry about anything again. He does. Because it's the right thing for the NFL to do. Yes, of course, I think we all do things for perception. We all do things that we may not be super invested in, but we know it's the right thing to do. And there ain't shit that you could tell me about the NFL super invested in this scenario outside of not looking bad. Because yes, it was the right thing not to continue that game last night. But if you motherfuckers really cared, there just would be no more football. You know? So we know that's not going to happen. So the next best thing is to make sure that this man is paid. The dude was a 6th round pick. So I guarantee he's not making, I'm more than positive he did not make over $1 million this year. However, his contract was structured. It's probably closer to $250,000 than $1 million. But point being is, going forward, this guy should be straight. He should be straight. He should have speaking gigs. And if it's not speaking gigs for whatever reason, he should be able to do something that gives his life purpose, and it should be on your guys' tab. And I'm not talking about here's a house. No. Here's the house. Okay, whatever, he might not be able to drive or something like that. You're taken care of. Don't worry about it. Your family taken care of. Don't worry about it. Because to do right by one person, it's not that's a drop in the bucket to the NFL. And again, I may be coming at them sideways right now because it's all speculation. Nobody actually fucking knows how this is all going to play out right now. But I really hope that conversation is already had. I really hope that Roger Goodell and the NFLPA and all the owners are like, you know what? For the betterment of the game, we're going to make sure that this dude is all right. Not give him his 15 minutes in the sun where he gets to go on talk shows. No. We're going to make sure this fucking man is all right. Because I'm telling you right now, Damar does not blame the game of football. I don't even know the man, but I guarantee he does not blame the game of football. You, as a football player, you know crazy shit can happen. You know crazy shit can happen. And you have a understanding probably better than anybody on this fucking planet. You probably have a better understanding of life continues with or without me. And you have that understanding because growing up, you saw it. You saw how it all played out. And yeah, there's people that play in the NFL for 10, 15 years. But you see how short your shine can be. You're in high school. You might only get a year or two on varsity. And then you're gone. And then you go back and see what's going on at your high school. Life didn't stop after you left. Life kept going on. And football players understand that. When you leave college, somebody's playing your position the following year. So you have these understandings as a football player. And you also have the understanding that while that is how things play out, my time's short. No matter how long your time is, my time is short. You have an understanding that the connections that you made during that short time is supposed to carry you for the rest of your life. You're supposed to be able to call your brothers 20 years from now, and because you guys know what you did on that football field together, or what you did in that weight room together, or what you did on that practice field together, you know that's supposed to carry you a certain distance in life, no matter what. I'll tell you right now, people that I played high school football with, they are way more likely to get my assistance on something than somebody I didn't. Now, whether that's right or wrong, that's just what that is. And there's another point I wanted to bring up. The Buffalo Bills, their fans, they're fucking... I don't even know what the word I'm looking for. They are stand-up people for the most part. They are a stand-up batch of people. They raised, and this is as of a couple hours ago, and I'm sure it's went up, they've raised over $3 million for this dude's charity. And why did they do that? Because at the moment, that was the only way that these people felt that they could help. And that's how they are. I've talked about it on this podcast probably a couple times throughout the past couple of years. But when me, Duff, and Colville went to the Bills vs. Bears game a couple years ago, and we showed up, and our pregame plan was, drink a little bit in the parking lot, go to the game. We pull up, because, of course, I'm not walking in no damn car. I'll tell you about me right the fuck now. We had to get the parking lot parking. I don't care if I got to spend 40, 50 extra. We're getting this. But I digress. We pull up. Their plan is, because I wasn't drinking. I had to fucking drive. And I'm dead ass about that. I ain't have a single fucking sip. But I did. Sorry. I'll get to what I was just about to say. So we pull up to the game, and we're about an hour before the game starts, and, I'm thinking Buffalo Bills fans, all right, I'm just going to mind my own fucking business. I'm just going to stay to myself. We're just going to let them do what they got to do, and then we're going to go to this game. So we get there, and I'm just like, fuck it, Duff and Colville are at the tailgate of my car. They're drinking and getting right for the game, and I'm just like, you know what? I'm just gonna sit in this fucking car. Probably called my dad, something, whatever. Just letting time go by. So they meet up with some Buffalo Bills fans. Duff, of course, is bared out, because that's what Duff does. He's not gonna not be bared out at a Bear game. So they invite us over, and they're like, tell your friend that's in the car, tell him to come over too. Tell him to come get some food. Here's a plate. He's not drinking. Here's a soda. Hooked us up. And now we're talking to other Bills fans, and footballs are being thrown, and it's landing in our area. We're throwing it back to them. Everything is just super fucking mellow and cool there. And guys, I'm a huge pessimist. I'm a fucking asshole. So I don't like to give credit unless I really feel like credit is due. And I feel like that because we probably came in contact with probably over 100 people. So that's a decent enough sample size to have a feeling of how the fans get down on a regular basis. Now in Philly, someone wore a LeVar Arrington jersey there, and they were ready to run his ass out of town. My man was just trying to come get a cheesesteak. And this was after the Eagles won. So, the Buffalo Bills fans are class X. They are class X, and I am not surprised that they have raised that much money, and I'm assuming it's come from other sources too around the country, but I know for a fact, without seeing the numbers right in front of me, I guarantee that was a lot of Buffalo Bills fans. And and that's the thing too, to go back to the NFL, it needs to give him a job. This is the second time that some crazy shit like this has happened to a Buffalo Bills player. He was the tight end. Was it Everett? 1 second. because I want to know this. I want to get his his name right. Everett. Kevin Everett. Yep. He went to Miami. Listen, I'm sure that this dude is doing okay. Dude only played in 2005, 2007. He only had 2 catches in the NFL. But anyway, I'm sure. Can we get some info on him? Sorry, guys. I should have did this before I came on, but I started to think. Never told about those that they've been fast because I'm saying. Okay, there's nothing on the Wikipedia page, but I'm sure this dude is doing fine, and that's because the Buffalo Bills fans and honestly organization, they take care of their own. They take care of their own. And I just really hope that things work out for Damar, his family, because it's sad, man. It's sad, and especially to go down like that. Like I said, it wasn't even a huge collision. It was just right, freak accident. And I wish the best. I hope the best for him. I think he's still in critical condition as of now, but they said his vitals are. No, I don't know. It's fucked up, and hopefully he pulls through, and hopefully everybody that can do right by him does right by him, because his NFL career is probably over. So best of luck to Damar, his family, all the people that love and know him and truly care about him, not the ones that are attaching themselves because something bad happened to them and they can get some fucking Instagram likes, okay? The true ones. I hope the best for all of you. Alright, that's kind of a hard subject to transition from, but we're gonna try, alright? Now, today is Tuesday. I have to be better about getting these podcast episodes uploaded. Whether, again, I'm always in the process of figuring shit out. I never have anything figured out. I'm always in the process of figuring it out. So I'm trying to get these recorded before Wednesday now. Now, the past 2 weeks, I've had episodes recorded, and I just took a week to upload them because I was bullshitting, because it was Christmas time, because, shit's going on. Life happens. It was a great fucking run to be able to, every single week, do it exactly how I wanted to fucking do it, have it out exactly how I wanted to have it out. Things have changed. Life, work, things happen. So, now, while I still want to do this, I'm not going anywhere with it. I got to figure out, what day do I put it out? Do I continue to put it out Thursday? Do I release it on Sundays? So we're figuring that out, but I am trying to get these episodes recorded earlier in the week, just so I have time to fuck with it. I've been doing the fucking Pokemon cards. I started collecting football cards. I'm editing and getting these videos up. I'm trying to make sure that the fucking picture quality is right. There's just a bunch of shit going on. But again, guys, you got to be thankful for it. You got to be thankful to have problems, not real life problems, superficial problems to figure out. Me figuring out how I'm going to get to this podcast, that's a good fucking problem to have. If that's one of my top fucking priorities or concerns or things that I need to get done, I'm living a pretty good fucking life here. Right? So we are going to figure that out. I'll tell you what is going to help is the fact that I got this goddamn chair. Now, this chair, I did plenty of fucking reviews. I spent hours looking for a fucking chair, because for anybody that doesn't know, they make these chairs for little people. They make these chairs for people that are not wide body. They make it for pretty narrow people. Okay? So I spent a couple hours, and I finally came across one that at least they were promoting it as made for the bigger person. Okay? Now, I know I'm not the biggest motherfucker in the world, but I don't like to have to squeeze into a fucking chair, man. And if you're a little wider, you know exactly what I'm talking about. You know that shit be hitting the love handles. The arms be hitting the fucking love handles. You be feeling like you gotta scrunch up. So anyway, these people, and the company is called Kidz. Kidz. Now, they had a chair that they were advertising for the bigger person. Now, I was looking for, again, I'm not fucking 400 pounds, but I was looking for weight limit up to 400 pounds because I knew the motherfucker was going to be nice and wide. You know, I could fucking move around in it. I could feel comfortable. I could plop into it. I don't ever have to worry about the shit breaking. None of that. I couldn't find one that I really wanted at 400 pounds, but I found one at 350 pounds. Now, again, I'm not fucking 350 pounds. I just needed one that was gonna, see, you hear that? That's because I have room on the sides and I can move this shit around. No, those are the arm bars. I got room to move them motherfuckers back and forth. But anyway, so I got this fucking chair. I'm putting it together today. Of course, knew it going in. There wasn't a doubt in my fucking mind that I was going to put something in backwards. It happened, of course. So I get that fixed. I put it together and I sit in the motherfucker. And it reclines, so I'm like, fuck, man, this motherfucker reclines all the way back. What am I gonna do about this? I can't be. I'm gonna hurt myself, because you guys know how computer chairs or gaming chairs go. That shit reclines back fast. It ain't just like a gradual, like when you're in your car using the fucking button on the side. It's not like that. So I'm like, fuck. But then I found that there's a locking mechanism. So you can kind of lean it back as far as you want and then lock it, and then it'll stay there. Or you can let it all the way up. Fucking perfect. Perfect. So I fucking lean it back a little bit. I'm sitting there. I almost fell asleep. Yo, this chair, this whole thing together, I don't know. It was heavy. When I got it at the post office today, she has never one time said, do you mind just coming back here and grabbing it? I've never been asked to come in the back to fucking grab something, because this motherfucker is heavy. And it's mostly the seat cushion that's the heaviest part of it, which is fucking lovely, which means I got a couple years on this motherfucker before it gets all thin on me. Super fucking excited. But anyway, between that, I got the fucking walls painted, ready for the TVs to go up, ready for the 50-incher that's right in front of me right now to be on the wall, waiting for the new 65-inch to be up on the wall, and we're gonna fully commit to making this like my fucking studio. You know, there ain't gonna be no more the basement. No, we're going full. This is my fucking workspace. This is my studio. You know, so I'm very much looking forward to that. That's keeping me motivated to keep doing this, as well as the YouTube or the SoundCloud, the Spotify, the other YouTube shit I got going on. Because, guys, it's not fucking easy. It takes hard work, and it takes a lot of luck. Because hard work, again, life's not fucking fair. We all have to realize this. We might put in the same amount of time as somebody else doing something. We might think that we're working this hard and that hard, and shit may still not work out for you. You know? So even though we've been doing this for a while, and we're not getting fucking 10,000 views, and we're not getting 20,000 plays, and I don't care, guys. I'm gonna keep fucking grinding, because at the end of the day, I know those people that are big. Most of them, again, I'm not gonna say all of them, because some of them are, but most of them are not better than me at this. I could talk shit with the best of them. So, you know, it's a bit of a luck thing. Luck, hard work, time you put in, all that needs to. You need to be lucky about all that. You need to pull the 4-leaf clover out your ass every once in a while when it comes to some of this stuff. So again, I'm gonna keep grinding. I'm gonna keep giving back to my community, because that's been helping me grow. And I'm like, every single week or every other week or whenever the fuck I can, I'm gonna be on this motherfucker talking my shit. Now, again, if you guys haven't noticed, some of the episodes have been shorter lately. I've pointed it out, but that's because I'm not getting on here and I'm not going to fucking try to draw it out. You know, I'm going to get on here, I'm going to say what I got to say, and I'm going to keep it fucking moving. And I'm going to talk about the things that bother me. And because I'm not a fucking psychopath, the things that bother me sometimes change. I'm not going to say fixated on the fucking Republicans. I'm not going to say fixated on Kanye West. We're sticking and fucking moving. There's a lot going on in this world. But that's also why I have old man hobbies like organizing football cards and Pokemon cards and things like that. And I really fucking enjoy it. Well, anyway, guys, I wanted to talk to you about the Idaho suspected murderer. No, I meant to write his fucking name down. What the hell's this fucking guy's name? Let's see. What the fuck is his name again? Brian Koberger. Now, I'm not giving you a fucking breakdown of this guy. I'm pretty sure most of you guys know about him, and if you haven't, it's a quick Google search away. But let's talk about being a family member of a fucking potential psychopath like this. They're saying that his father may have helped him clean the car. Now, guys, I took my glasses off. I'm rubbing my fucking eyes. Because I'm telling you right the fuck now, I would never in a million years expect my father to help me cover some shit like that up. Now, this wasn't like a self-defense and, well, my son had to do what he had to do. And no, it's not that. It's not that. Because I think it'll be more effective if I put it this way. My hypothetical son comes to me. He says, Dad, I stalked and then killed 4 people, 15 minutes down the street from my college. I'm saying, nigga, are you fucking serious? First of all, you don't know me that well, because the fact that you just told me that bullshit, I'm calling the cops right now. At no point does that shit ever work. That shit being your parents trying to help you cover some shit up. It always gets figured out. Always. So now you're trying to get me implicated on your bullshit? No, I'm turning you the fuck in. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. Don't tell me no shit like that. And they think that the dad knew because I guess the car was cleaned and the father helped him clean the car. Now, I don't think your dad helping you clean the car is fucking suspicious. You know, if you're like, hey, Dad, let's go clean the car, you go clean the car, whatever. That's a father-son activity. Now, if you're cleaning the fucking car and you come across a bunch of fucking blood, some bloody clothes, I'm like, yo, man, what the fuck is this? The fuck is this? And then I'm taking notes. I'm taking mental fucking notes. Because I'm telling you right now, motherfucker, because I don't know how old his dad is, but he's 28, which means his dad's not fucking 35. I'll be damned if I'm going to spend the rest of my life up in prison for some shit that you did. I ain't even have nothing to do with it. And the way you're going to get me jammed up, I might as well have had something to fucking do with it. You get the fuck out my face. Get the fuck out my face, fucking psycho. Nah, man. Nah, fuck that. Fuck that. I don't want to hear, oh, well, you got to protect your children no matter what. Nah, no. No matter what means within reason. No matter what means within fucking reason. Not you being a fucking psychopath. I'm not going to prison for the rest of my life over those shit like that. Trying to protect your ass, trying to cover your ass, make sure you're gonna be all right. No, nigga, you made that choice a while back. You chose not to be all right. You chose, and then you chose to come here and try to get me involved in this shit. I gotta tell. I'm fucking snitching. I'm fucking snitching. There ain't no ifs, ands, or buts about it. talking. I'm fucking talking. And I don't think that anybody should expect anything less. You should not expect, if you ask somebody to help you do some shit like that, I don't give a fuck about how much fear you think you striking them. You should know that motherfucker's going to tell on you, and rightfully so. Because why should somebody have to go down with you? And I watch this shit all the time on Discovery Plus. Listen, man. No, don't come to me with no bullshit like that. Do not come to me with no bullshit. Oh, I just ran somebody over and don't come to me with no shit like that. I'm telling you right now, I'm fucking telling. I'm telling. Do not keep that shit to yourself. I'm telling you right the public announcement, public PSA. Chris is fucking telling. Don't come to me with no bullshit like that, because I'm not doing a motherfucking night in jail for some shit that somebody else did. Tell you right the fuck now. Tell you right now. Do not tell me you stole nothing. Don't tell me you broke into something. Don't tell me nothing. I don't want to hear it. Don't tell me. Especially this shit, because this shit has been national news since fucking day one. Since day motherfucking one has this been national news. So there ain't no way that motherfucker's dad didn't know that this shit happened, and oh, it happened right down the street from my son's school, and oh, this nigga got bloody clothes in his car that were burning and shit. Hell no. Hell no. But I tell you also, no information has been made public. Like, absolutely no information. Everything has been speculation up until this point. Everything has been speculation. And that's because, for whatever reason, Idaho state law, none of this could be released until he's transported back to Idaho. And and once he's in Idaho, we'll start to get some information. All right. Okay. And maybe that makes sense for court purposes. But I'm telling you right now, if this ain't the right dude, it's going to be a lot of people's asses. But the more and more that's starting to leak out, and again, it's speculation, so you never fucking know. This dude's fucking, he's pretty fucking out there. Things that he's done in his life leading up to this has been pretty fucking out there. So again, everybody's innocent until proven guilty. But it ain't looking right. It ain't looking right. And for somebody who thinks that they're so fucking smart, how the fuck didn't you know that they were going to use your cell phone to get your ass? You didn't think that they were going to... Your cell phone... Everybody was so worried about getting the vaccine, and the vaccine is just a way for them to track us. Listen, your motherfucking phone can tell the government whatever the fuck they want, whenever the fuck they want it. Okay? So, you being this super fucking smart genius, potential serial killer, because I don't think that you just do that right off and you've never done nothing else. So that wasn't your first. That wasn't your first, bro. But anyway, you didn't know that these motherfuckers in the year 2022, 2023 were going to be able to tell exactly where the fuck you were for how long you were there? Come on, man. Come on. Don't play dumb. Don't play dumb. And that's why I don't think, in today's day and age, to do some shit like that, you're not a smart person. You're not a smart person, or you're just that sick. You just had a compulsion that you could not fucking hold in anymore. You're a fucking sicko. No, fuck that. Fuck that. You're a fucking sicko. That's just that. That's just that. Fuck this. Oh, we gotta watch what we're saying. And whoever the fuck did that and thought that they were gonna get away with it is a fucking sicko. I'll put it that way. And whoever's parent helped, or if they did or didn't, if you helped, you're a fucking sicko too. And if you helped your kid do that, I am not surprised your kid turned out that way. If you helped your kid cover up a fucking quadruple homicide for literally no good fucking reason, you're a fucking sicko too, and I'm not surprised your kid's a fucking sicko. But guys, it's a fucking world we live in, man. You know, again, one last time before we get out of here, hopes and prayers to Damar and his family. Hopes and prayers to the family of the people who were slain in that quadruple homicide, and everybody else who goes through shit like that doesn't get national attention. You know, shit happens every fucking day, sadly. You know, and some people don't even get that much attention. Some people aren't even getting any love and support. They're just fucking dealing with it. So, you know, be thankful, guys, every single day you wake up. I guarantee them college kids did not think that was going to happen. Damar did not think that was going to happen. Things fucking happen in life. Crazy shit happens in life. And every day that goes by and no crazy shit like that happens to you, just be thankful. You know, I'm not saying you gotta fucking be super excited, all that, but just know in your heart of hearts, man, that things can be fucking worse, man. Things can be worse, and just be happy. In the moments that you could be happy, be happy. When you know you're getting a little fucking out of hand and you shouldn't be getting this mad over something because it's not that big of a deal, just center yourself, man. And just know, yo, man, life's good. Life's fucking good. You don't got to share it with everybody. You don't got to act like life's good. Yo, man, just every day waking up. Just know life ain't bad, man. And if it is bad, it still ain't that bad because it could be worse. You know, guys, and with that being said, my chopped up words of wisdom, I'm going to get the fuck up out of here. I'm starving. I got some drumsticks, lemon pepper drumsticks in the air fryer that probably need to be heated up again. But I wanted to get on here. I've been using me eating a meal as motivation for getting through this. So I'm going to go fuck up some lemon pepper drumsticks, guys. And like always, I want you to be safe, be easy, and wash your ass. I'm out of here. Peace.